in response to a weekend gathering of white supremacists and neo-Nazis in Charlottesville, Virginia, during which one anti-racist demonstrator was murdered and many others injured on Saturday during an act which many characterize as domestic terrorism. Progressive and civil rights groups are sponsoring hundreds of rallies nationwide on Sunday to speak out against hate and racism. Tweets by Indivisible team: while President Donald Trump, who said blame for murderous attack had many sides, is being roundly criticized from across the political spectrum for not speaking out forcefully to condemn the white supremacist factions who promoted and fomented violence this weekend, the coalition says the outpouring of support for vigils and impromptu solidarity rallies was intense. "We started registering vigils for Charlottesville last night. This morning there are nearly 400 nationwide. https://t.com/338cbfvm1pic.twitter.com/OVM, Leah Greenberg at Lee Greenberg, August 13, 2017. Humbled by the number of groups coming together today nationwide to stand in solidarity with Charlottesville. RSVP https://t.co8vdrpg4jvxpic.twitter.com/7vskrcwtsh Indivisible guide at Indivisible team, August 13, 2017. This weekend, hate groups and domestic terrorists went to Charlottesville, VA to push the vile message of white supremacy, fascism, antisemitism, and bigotry, said Indivisible co-executive directors Ezra Levin and Leah Greenberg. There, they waged violence on unarmed anti-racists, killing and injuring these Americans. We mourn for the lives that were lost, and we will honor all those under attack by congregating against hate in our own communities. Along with MoveOn.org, Women's March, Working Families Party, Millions Hoodies, Planned Parenthood, United We Dream, National Nurses United, People's Action, Democracy for America, Color of Change, 350.org, and scores of other national and local groups, Indivisible is coordinating and helping to support non-violent gatherings of solidarity. Click here to find a vigil near you. The groups also urged people to check Facebook and social media, as local organizers were also generating plans nationwide. As support for the rallies took root, Jim Dean and Charles Chamberlain, board chair and executive director of Democracy for America, explained that such public displays of opposition become even more necessary when elected leaders of Trump refuse to denounce the violence and racist hatred that is otherwise obvious. It should be shocking that the President of the United States has refused to describe the white supremacist actions that occurred today as terrorism, but it isn't, said Dean and Chamberlain in an email to members. Donald Trump openly sought the support of the people carrying torches, running over individuals, and screaming Nazi slogans. In its call to action, MoveOn said, "Let us stand with the people of Charlottesville and generations before us against racism, white supremacy, violence and hate, and continue the work of creating a country that lives up to our ideals." On Sunday, added Indivisible, "We will join our fellow Americans across the country to hold events to show solidarity with those who bravely stood against the white supremacists in Charlottesville, and for all who stand to lose under the hateful, bigoted agenda they push. We stand indivisible in our commitment against oppression."